So, to address generosity as is expressed by compassion here at St. Francis, I have two questions for you. The first one is, when is the last time you played peekaboo? And the second one is, do you really believe in angels? Let's talk about peekaboo first. So when you play peekaboo with a baby, you cover your face, and there's this moment of anticipation, and then your delighted face is revealed to that baby, and they just light up with joy, don't they? That's because of the neurochemistry that's going on in their brain. When they have that moment of waiting and then reveal, their brain gets flooded with serotonin and dopamine and all those really feel-good neurochemicals. It is a basic human desire to connect to other humans. And we're wiring their brain for all kinds of good things when we play peekaboo, but we don't have time to get into that. But it is a simple but very profound interaction. But in that moment, the child knows that they are seen and they are known and they belong. And you smile because you feel the same connection with them. But as we grow older, we have the same need for those messages of connection, of being seen and of belonging. Since the early days of St. Francis, I have witnessed that the compassion and outreach to others in need has been our response to the love of Christ. As early as 2001, this congregation came together to pray over a quilt that was made by one of our members for someone in our community that was in the midst of a tragic loss and overwhelming struggle. And then we presented that prayer quilt as a tangible example of compassion and intercessory prayer to God for their situation. And now we have done that more than 400 times. We have wrapped someone in the comfort and warmth of a quilt. The compassion of this congregation, it becomes a silent testimony to the power of intercessory prayer and of community. It provides emotional and spiritual reassurance to people in a crisis, reminding them that they are seen and they are cared for. Peekaboo. So the second question, do you really believe in angels? Can you explain what they are? Can you define it? In 1991, we started the Angel Tree Mission Outreach Project in collaboration with the local nonprofit Community Partnerships Incorporated. That's a group that provides direct services to children and adults with developmental disabilities and to adults with brain injuries, mental health issues, and substance abuse disorders. Through the Angel Tree, our church provides food, gift cards, and gifts for the CPI clients that are in dire financial straits and that can't access services from other places during the Christmas time. For many of these individuals, these are the only gifts they have to open on Christmas morning or to give their family members. There was one year that a family asked for help because their 4 children, 3 of whom were teenagers, were not going to school because they had no shoes. Not that they didn't have the cool shoes, they had no shoes. It's that kind of financial distress that these families are in. So our outreach there exemplifies the practical love and care for others. It's a transforming kind of compassion, but it's transformed into concrete actions that significantly impact lives of people here in our communities. The Angel Tree's grown and changed over the years. That first year, we helped 4 families. This last Christmas, more than 90 families received help from us. You've done that for 31 years. You have been the hands and feet of God. You have been the embodiment of the love of Jesus and the compassion of Christ. So look around you right now. Look at the person next to you. Really do it. Turn around and look. That's my definition of angels. So I want to thank you for your compassion and these tangible gifts of kindness through both the Prayer Quilt Ministry and the Angel Tree. Your time and your talents and your gifts and your service are a witness, and they are a blessing. You've demonstrated the transformative power of generosity, of compassion, and community. And through these two ministries, I see what we just sang about in our hymn of response. Go back and look at that first verse. Together we serve, united by love, inviting God's world to the glorious feast. We work and we pray through sorrow and joy, extending your love to the last and the least. Thanks.